Long lines of people waiting to get government help. This is happening in Lomas de Zamora, only half an hour away from the center of Buenos Aires. This is just one of the places in the country where the new government of Alberto Fernández has launched a program to fight malnutrition. Santiago Tassin has 4 children and has been without work for a year.
It's a compliment to help us. During these past 4 years, we have seen an increase in prices and it's difficult to make sure the kids eat well. We buy a lot of pasta and rice and they need meat, fish and protein.
In the past year, the devaluation of the peso currency has had a strong impact on the price of food. Many of those coming here are already receiving government help. This card gives them between $50 and $90 extra a month to buy only certain food items.
My husband has some temporary work, but I don't, and this helps a lot with some basic items.
The government hopes to distribute over 560,000 cards to help cope with rising malnutrition in the province. On site, children can get vaccinated. And there is a nutrition expert that teaches people how to eat smart.
We are telling people what they should buy once they get the card. We talk to them about what type of food their children need. We ask them to buy fruit, vegetables, meat and milk. We see children who are not big enough and others who are overweight. We are trying to educate them that they shouldn't buy sugary drinks that do not add to their diet.
The government also hopes that these food cards will help reactivate Argentina's economy that is already struggling with recession and inflation. And even though these food cards will certainly help lots of families here that are currently struggling with the economic crisis, most analysts say that the program won't help solve Argentina's endemic incapacity to generate jobs.
Laura Alonso says the program will inject almost $9 billion in the economy a year.
We're in an emergency trying to allow families to buy basic needs, but the objective, as the President said, is to change the economic structure in the country, to be able to generate jobs. That is what the country needs. By activating the economy, we will generate consumption and hopefully economic prosperity.
Argentina produces grain and protein for millions of people around the world, but it has failed to fight malnourishment at home. Only years of sustained economic growth will guarantee better living conditions for those who depend on the government to survive. Teresa Bo, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires.